Welcome back to the Brochia Clan YouTube. It's me, Brochia Chi, and I'm I'm here with three fellow members of the Brochia Clan. Today, as you can see on the screen, the title is the relationships and responsibilities, and this is on our other podcast. It's gonna be, it's gonna have its own little playlist, so you can go back and watch them. But this is the P2K Peasants to King podcast, and Diz, it starting off with you. Introduce yourself.
I'm Brochia Ideas, aka Brochia Too Great.
Hey,
It's your
Doug.
boy Roxia Dub. We back at it with the P2K podcast.
It's
Yes,
your
sir.
boy, it's your boy Bro Chill KP, aka Organic Man. And you know this is my first podcast with the bros. We finna get it going.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
All right, so this the podcast that's gonna be, more of the it's more towards the men audience, but women can watch as well. So starting it out, we're gonna talk about relationships, and the first question for everybody in here is what are the positives and negatives of being in a relationship? Does anybody want to take this up first, or y'all want me to?
I go
Organic
first.
man.
I go
Organic
first.
man. Yeah.
The positive of being in a relationship, man, is growing with somebody outside of your family. Like you growing with somebody, you know, if you know her for a while or you just knowing her, you can grow with somebody outside of your family or close friends. You feel me? Like you can see you basically seeing if you can love somebody outside of your family and your closest friends, who you've been knowing for a long time. You get to know it with somebody that you probably never met, somebody that's new in your life, and you get to grow with them. Have a family, in the future, have a family, hopefully have a family, somebody you can love and appreciate. Just enjoy life with. The negative, I say the negative is heartbreak, man. You never know a person until you actually be with them for a while. Like you never get to know the real person until you be with them for a long time, and be under somebody for a while. You never know the person motive in their
Right.
relationship. You never know the person motive. They can be the negative. Like you
Yeah.
you clueless. You clueless most of the time until you get up in age, and y'all been at it for so long. You'll never expect nothing negative from that person. So it's always it's always in between good and bad, man, because you never know how a person could change. You never
Right.
know. So
I like that. Uh, I guess I'll go next. Positives of being in a relationship. I'll say having somebody that you could talk to about just about anything. Kind of like KP said,
mhm.
you like finding somebody that you can actually just love, and I guess have somebody on your side, and it's a different type of love than like the mother love and brother love and family love. It's like it's different, and it's
Mhm.
like it may be hard for some people that haven't been in a relationship, but like I do recommend it. And I'll say a negative of that unreciprocated love, like imbalance of that. Like say you showing a lot of effort in a relationship, and that person might be like right here showing love, like y'all not on the same level yet. I'll say that's the probably the worst of it. Well, for me at least. But I don't want my response to be too long. But anybody that want to go next, Dub or Diz?
You got a dub.
All right. So I say the positives, like what y'all been saying, being able to talk to somebody, being able to really connect with somebody on a different level. Um, but the negatives to me, um, once again, heartbreak, it happens. It's part of it. It's part of the game because it is a game, a long game. Um, People do switch up. But some relationships, the best relationships get past those switch ups, right? They grow past it, grow over it.
Oh, you kind of
Uh,
lagged a little bit, Dub.
huh?
You can say it again. You kind of like lagged a little bit.
All right, I got you. But I was saying that the best relationships happen when you work past those switch ups, like, hey, why are you acting so different? What's going on? Hey, what's the problem? And then y'all work moving past that. Um, I'm working back into the positives. You're able to work through tough times, not on your own, because we tend to like as men we tend to like keep everything to ourselves and not ask for help. Well, when you're in a relationship, you kind of have to share your feelings. Otherwise, they're gonna be like, "Yo, what's going on with you?" And when y'all talk it out, that's when good things happen. That's when the best relationships happen. So that's been my 2 cents.
Is
I would say the positives of being in a relationship, bro. I feel like when you like a genuine relationship with somebody, you always kind of got somebody that got your back. Like so, any missteps, like any steps that you miss, you kind of got somebody behind you that's go like always. You know what I'm saying? Kind of make sure you still on the right track, regardless. Like somebody that's always got your back, bro. Like always got your best interest at heart. Like you could be taking steps in the wrong direction. They go make sure you trying to go in the right direction. I appreciate that. And about a relationship, the negatives I would say, just like kind of like how y'all boys said, like that heartbreak. But I wouldn't say like it's just a heartbreak itself. It's more like a waste of time. You know what I'm saying? But you invested so much into this person that like it don't like it didn't work out. So it's kind of like almost like a waste of time, bro. You could have been using that time to better yourself as a man. But I will say I don't. Me personally, bro, I don't recommend a relationship until the dude like got his mind right. Because another negative that I've seen with a lot of people, especially like young dudes, bro, they tend to like make their relationship like their main priority, bro. And we ain't like you ain't got no money, you ain't got like no drive, no nothing. Like so I wouldn't recommend a relationship until you like got that mindset of where like you on your grind regardless. With this person or without this person. And the positive, if you're on the grind with that person, they gonna help your grind grow exponentially. So that's my little 2 cents.
I like all of the answers. I really like yours, KP, and A-Dub, how you said they're good, like the best relationships when you work past. And another one thing I liked out of yours too, Dizzy, how you said make sure that everybody got their stuff together. But do you feel like it's kind of vice versa? Not even just for like a dude, like some dudes get in a relationship with like girls that it
Got
ain't
nothing together.
Yeah. I feel like a dude, I feel like, all right, breaking it down in my head, I feel like a dude has to have his stuff together in his head wise or like his plan for his life. Cause you know what I'm saying? If not, like that relationship can kind of like pull them all type of directions, you know what I'm saying? As a girl, I would say her having her head on straight is that like she know what she want. Like she not finna just give her body to everybody. She not finna. I feel like she gotta be goal oriented too, bro. You know what I'm saying? To a certain extent.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I would say they both gotta be on their grind, honestly, or it won't work.
Yeah, man. It just people get stuck and lost in the sauce, man. Like they don't have
My guy said
like a drive, man. They don't have a drive to go out here and do stuff, and they want to be in a relationship, man. But how you gonna at least have fun in this relationship if you always stressing about not having this and not having that? You gotta go out here and get it in all types of ways, man, to better their relationship. Because best believe that woman will leave you for a man that got it, man. She can be as loyal, but one day she'll break because you 35 to 40 years old and you still, not having it like you was when you was younger.
You still got Cheeto stains on your shirt.
I agree with you, Dizzy and KP. But let's move to the second question. What are the positives and negatives of being in a relationship? Like, anybody want to take this on first?
You mean single?
I mean, being single. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'll go.
Single man Diz, man.
Nah. Honestly, bro, positives of being single, bro, you got freedom, not just in like the sexual aspect, but like just overall in general. Like you don't really have to run nothing by nobody. You know what I'm saying? In a relationship, you kind of gotta, what they say, like happy wife, happy life.
Yeah, you gotta answer
like you gotta, You
Yes,
gotta
you
run
got
stuff
to.
by her, you know what I'm saying? But when you single, you kind of get to move like on your own, like on your own clock. Negatives, I would say that, like kind of hitting on what A-Dub said earlier, bro. Like as like a man, bro, you kind of have like you kind of try to tend to deal with stuff on your own so much, bro. You can kind of get overwhelmed in like isolation. You can kind of get overwhelmed in isolation by yourself.
Yeah, bro, you
Another
fall
positive I
apart.
would say though, bro, I learned that like I feel like dudes kind of grow. Dudes kind of grow the most when they like alone, like when they forced to get it out the mud by themselves, you know, or at
Yeah.
least with, around other dudes, you know.
Well, it depends on how you was raised for like your mindset
Yeah,
though. Some people
yeah,
just fuck with
yeah,
another person.
yeah. I feel that. I feel that. I agree with that also. But yeah, bro, I would say freedom, growth as the two positives, and the negative is like you can become overwhelmed. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of lost, misguided also, bro. Because if you think about it, if you don't have a strong friend group and you just out there by yourself, like a lot of stuff, like KP said, bro, you can get lost in the sauce. Like too much of anything is poison, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
Um,
you finna go cheat or I go
it's
ahead.
up to you. I'll go if you're not ready yet.
I go, but I say like the honestly, man, it's a lot of positives of being single. I've seen it firsthand. Uh, it's just growing within yourself. You know, being a better person because you make mistakes when you're single. Not gonna lie, you make mistakes, and you better yourself. If you want to better yourself, you better yourself over those mistakes. And they get lonely sometimes, but you still grow. You still grow. You still growing if you out here doing what you have to do. So like being single is just if you got the right mindset, you damn.
You can go to the
Hold on, you can still hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Somebody be calling me.
you good.
But like you just grow as a man, you grow as a person, you grow as for women too, man. I feel like more women they go through so much in relationship. You know, sometimes you just need to be single. You need to be single. You need to grow. You need to find yourself before you can even think about being with somebody else. So as a man, me growing within myself, that'll set me up for this relationship. Like I'm prepared now. I'm you know my income right or anything, or I got a stable job or stable anything. And when you jump into a relationship, you can put two and two together. That's if you have somebody positive as a partner that's willing to work with you and doing the exact same thing that you're doing. If she's not on your level, that's when you catch the red flag and you go back to being single, doing what you do, and you just keep progressing, keep growing until you find that somebody that's willing to work with you. Now the negatives of being single is just two simple things to me. You get overwhelmed sometimes and you just get lonely. Them really the only two things about being single. You get lonely and sometimes, well, I'm gonna say three things with the sexual aspect. You might get too ahead of yourself being single and you might have
Get
too
lost in
many,
the sauce.
you get
Yeah.
lost in the sauce. You have too many probably women or you know, as we say, as they call them, you know what they call them. You have too many and you ain't even keeping up with yourself. You messing over yourself. You can't even you probably paying for this and that with this woman, and you ain't even taking care of yourself. So if you getting lost in the sauce being single, you know you'll never be really ready for a relationship because you'll still have your past chasing after you know. So that's what I say about it.
man.
It was good.
Hope it's a Happy Meal you paying for. That's about it.
Boy said Happy Meal. You buy many Happy Meals, bro. Plenty of Happy Meals for real.
Oh my gosh,
For
bro.
real.
Dub, you wanna go? Or you want me to?
Nah, you hit it.
All right. Well, I say a positive of being single is being able to focus on what you got going only, and not, I don't know, draining yourself to other people. Like, cause you know, when you're in a relationship, you could just be getting drained, not even worrying about what you doing. You're always worrying about what somebody else doing. But and what Dizzy said, just being free, like just having freedom. not having to worry about, oh, is this person okay? Like, just checking on the person every single day. But I'll say a negative. I have to also agree with you, KP. Lonely. Just seeking an intelligent conversation with somebody that's not from the same gender, I would believe. Because you can hear you can hear like a male's perspective on something, and it'll sound repetitive. But if you talk to a female, it'll just change your whole like mind. Like it'll literally open up your eyes and your mind to like a whole different type of, I guess, solution, opinions, etc. But I'll say that's it.
Yeah, that's about it. I'd say that's about it too, man. Loneliness and just yeah, just loneliness, man. That's it. That's it.
AP been through it, bro.
What Drake said, I get lonely. Yeah, Drake get lonely. I think I get lonely too, man. Hey, that's the negative, man.
Really,
Right, boom,
another thing
right
to
there.
distract myself is Drake, man. Hey, Dub, you got anything?
That is the negative. Boom. Getting lonely. The negative. You should have put it in all caps. THE.
Yeah.
You're going to abuse somebody at some point. Like, for real. Like, you're not just want to be kicking it by yourself all the time. Yeah, the bros is awesome. Y'all amazing. Y'all make life fun.
But hey, man, we don't want to
Hey,
be
but
around all the time, man. We gotta get that lady, man.
Exactly.
What coach used to say, well, I'm tired of being around all these hairy legs and rough arms.
And them big facts, man.
Try to get some smooth legs. Anyway.
Some smooth skin, man.
That's so smooth.
Like, for real. Like, come on. But yeah, the positives, of course, like I get to do me, I get to do myself, do whatever I gotta do, take care of what I gotta take care of, move around how I want to move around. Can that eventually get tiring? Because when you're doing all that moving around by yourself, you gotta take, some is weight behind that. You have responsibilities and you want to talk to somebody about it. And sometimes your bros can get kind of monotone about the advice you give to them. You want to just talk to them. You don't want to sound weak to your bros, talking about what you got going on. So that's another thing. So hey, that's my 2 cents. But yeah,
and then though, Dub, you don't want to join the party and be like, man, I'm tired. Then you hear Eli, boom. We don't give a yeah. We don't.
That's crazy.
Bro, you really going through it, bro.
Like that, man. Don't do you like that. Don't do you like that.
Hey, bro, yeah.
He care.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
He care though, but you know how it is, bro. You know how it is.
I'm gonna say, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You can't come to no PlayStation party with no serious news, bro. Because it's too many personalities in there. You gonna have to text somebody on the side, bro.
Bro, you gonna join that party, you gonna be like, man,
come to the side, but be like, yeah, you got to come to the side, be like, hey, bro,
I'm just tired.
This and this. You going to the PlayStation party, you might lie, but don't nobody care, boy.
Exactly, like, and
I'm pretty sure all of y'all boys know y'all gonna join that PlayStation party. Y'all gonna be finished. Soon as you finish, all y'all gonna hear. I don't recall asking this.
Like I don't recall asking, bro. Like, tell me when you can find the F I gotta give to give the F. Like, come on, man.
I would say though, bro. Being around in the party with y'all boys and like joking around and y'all in that aspect, bro. Like that really build like tough skin though. You know what I'm saying? Because I know there's a lot of people really like. Oh man, that hurt my feelings. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like,
and now it's not even it. Like I just take it and run with it. I done been through it. Hey, Dub didn't even say some slick stuff.
Hey, you got me back today. We ain't gonna talk about it. You got me back today.
We ain't gonna talk about. We chilling.
Got me back today. I said, okay, that's all good. I'm gonna let it slide.
We ain't gonna get out to the public, hey, Dub. They don't even know what we talking about right now. But let's go ahead and go to the last question on relationships. All right, out of the positive and negatives of relationships and positive and negatives of being single, which one y'all feel like has the most positives?
Like Hey,
being
by
in a
positive, you
relationship.
mean like the most upside, like the most benefit?
Yes, sir.
Being in a relationship.
Ooh, hey, that's a tough question. That's a tough
That
question.
is a tough one, bro.
That's
To
a
me,
tough question.
I can I can answer, but it's gonna be weird. Okay, so I feel like it depends on your age. Like
Yeah,
if
I
you
can see that.
if you like, I don't know, I'll say middle school. No, I can say about sophomore year and down. I think single is the best way to go.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, because you need to focus on what you're doing. You need to focus on school, focus on the main goals in life. Like you need to focus on what you want to do. Like, and then besides that, you really just get a whole lot of freedom. You actually enjoy yourself instead of just being tied down. Because I mean, we've seen people in relationships from middle school, you get to high school, senior year, boom, cut off, and then it's like, wow,
It
all of
has
that
to
time just went
happen.
down the drain.
Uh,
So I feel like you should just, well, I can boost it up from sophomore year. I'll say junior year and down. That's when being single is it has the most upside. But I feel like
hey,
senior year and up, I feel like that's when you should, be at least trying a relationship.
but in all honesty though, I wouldn't even really put an age on it, bro. Cause certain dudes mature up here differently, bro. Cause some
For
dudes be
sure.
seniors and still be freshmen in the mind.
For
Yeah,
sure.
So like,
yeah.
I think it just depends on the maturity of the other person, I guess.
Cause like we tend to jump into things when we were young. Like when I was
Yeah,
honestly, I ain't really get into nothing serious until I got in the 11th grade. And it didn't work out. It didn't work out how I wanted to be. I wanted to work out after school, but it didn't. So, after school, I wasn't childish in mind, but I'm like, to me, that's still childish. You go out here and no, matter of fact, it's not childish. You just go out here and experience, that thought behavior. I experienced that thought behavior for a year,
That
and a
babe.
year and a half, and a half, and it really came to like to me, like me being in a relationship. I get it from my dad, man. He loyal. He had his time when he was one loyal when he was younger, around my age, and he's still with my mom today. And I seen how much he loved my mom. So me loving somebody at the age I'm at now, I don't mind it as long as we growing together and we striving. Hey, we gonna be locked in for well. And it actually keep me locked in because I got somebody on this side to love. You feel me at this age because for instance, if I'm in a relationship now. If I wasn't in a relationship now, I still be trying to find somebody to love. You feel me? I
Yeah.
still be
Yeah.
trying to find somebody to love. You know, and you tend to talk to different type of women and be like, man, this I don't see myself loving her. You feel me? Like you
yeah.
don't find yourself trying to love her. So I say out of all, like me personally, being in a relationship is the best thing besides being like being single. Yeah, like I say, relationship is better than being single. That's just me. Yeah,
Yeah.
even though being single has really majority of the positive, being in a relationship is it's the thing, bro. If you got somebody you can lock in with,
Yeah,
yeah,
I can agree with that.
Hey, dog.
I say being in a relationship, solely because it's somebody that's tangible that helps hold you grounded, hold you stable. Uh, it's like, make sure you don't go off on no mental breakdown type beat, or you don't just go start doing whatever you want to do in a bad way. Makes you want to carry yourself better, make you want to do better for not only for yourself but for them as well. Um, especially, of course, when you actually love the person, see it going long term, it'll really be beneficial in that regard. So for sure, I say be in a relationship. Is there negatives? Yeah, of course, but there's negatives being single as well. And I believe the negatives of being in a relationship are just whether it's better. I wouldn't say lesser of two evils. I would say just better than the negatives of being single.
hmm
Lesser of two evils sound way
Yeah,
Hey, that lonely is a powerful one, though. No cap.
like
yeah, yeah,
lonely is a positive negative, man. Because you can find yourself in a dark place being I was gonna say negative, lonely. Uh, you can find yourself in a dark place, man. Like all this good stuff can come to you, but you have nobody to talk about it. Of course, you want to talk about it to your bros, your blood brothers or sisters. Might even tell the news to your mom and your dad, and they might seem excited, but it ain't nothing like telling your significant other, man. Like I completed this, I accomplished this, and and you been here on the side of me, and we growing together. And while you're accomplishing, I'm accomplished at the
Yeah.
same time. And that's the
Yeah.
best. That's the best thing, bro.
One of the niggas being in a relationship, having to communicate too much. What, you mad because she care? like
Right?
come
Yeah,
on.
exactly.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Bro.
Hey,
That's different. Sometimes I don't know. Sometimes it's a little clinky.
hey, I
Yeah.
think it depends on who you with too though, cause a lot of dudes be covering up girls for the wrong reasons too though. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So I could see why their relationship might be draining or whatever.
Yeah.
But my
Main reasons like looks and did
yeah,
all these person want her.
yeah,
Come on now, you don't
yeah,
stop.
See, yeah, like just like you said though, Des, I hear what you're saying, but it's the difference between being insecure about themselves and them just
yeah.
trying to make sure you okay.
Oh God. What I was gonna say though, my little answer to the question, bro. Y'all might disagree with me on this one, bro. But I'm gonna say being single. If for a man, bro, I feel like it's being single.
All right.
Because although the growth is almost exponential when you have a significant other push you, bro. I just feel like it's so much hassle to find that person that's on your level, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And hear me out, bro.
I'm here.
When do
I'm
y'all
serious.
feel like y'all been on your grind the most? When do y'all feel like y'all been on y'all grind the most?
You know this already.
Hold up.
When do y'all feel like y'all just switching in the grind mode? Like, bro, I don't care what's in front of me, I'm gonna get over it.
I was dolo.
Yeah,
After a heartbreak.
yeah.
After a
It
heartbreak.
it, it
That's
was
why
yeah. I say
Oh no,
after
I
a
was a little.
heartbreak.
Hey, I couldn't function that well after that heartbreak. But
after
look, like after a few,
yeah,
yeah, then it was back to on the
yeah.
grind.
But ain't
I
nothing,
really,
bro,
I
like,
really had a goal in mind, and
yeah,
the hardest I ever grinded, I had a goal. It wasn't
yeah, I feel
because
it.
somebody
I feel it.
broke me. I was like, yeah, well, I'm kind of. To me, that's kind of like mad because they don't
Well,
want to be with me. Okay, move around.
I'm gonna say for me personally, I feel like I grind the hardest either after a loss, like a family member, I ain't disappointed myself, or after heartbreak, bro. It just puts you in a different level of like I gotta go get it,
Different
bro, no
mind
matter
state.
what. You know what I'm
And
saying?
and it takes a strong man to have that type of mindset because after a
Yeah,
heartbreak, they crash out. Women crash
yeah.
out after a heartbreak. When you get your heart broke, man, you gotta take that and just you gotta
But
take
I was
that and
gonna
go
say,
grow.
dudes handle their heartbreak differently, bro. Like
Yeah,
I noticed that every dude handle their heartbreak differently. Like
you gotta
a lot
grow,
of dudes
man.
might be like me, like get to work after a heartbreak, but a lot of dudes just get into like a slump too. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
like I
I'm
said,
in that slump.
Yeah.
Well,
like
I'm
after my
just a
heart,
little introverted after.
yeah, after my heartbreak, man, I still worked, I still grind, but I added an addition to it, man. I added that thought addition. I added that thought addition. I was flashy, money man KP,
Money man.
Money man, KP, he still that
and
to the
and
gate.
and like I just added that on. You can just say I added that pimp addition to me. Keep it P. I was running that, and it took 1 year. It took
Profiling.
Profiling.
a year, a year and a half span, man. And it took that last person just to realize, bro, this not it. I want somebody to grow with, bro. It didn't take that long. You
Hey,
feel me?
bro,
Like it.
another. Oh, what you finna say, KP?
I was just saying it ain't take that long for me to change from that thought addition into back to normal. You feel me? Like yeah.
I was finna say, bro, my last little point on this one too, bro. I feel like the single is the more positive one, bro, because in a relationship, that person can kind of help build like your confidence, bro. And like if y'all like if your confidence like kind of built, like your image of yourself kind of built in their relationship as a man, bro, and y'all break up, it's devastating, bro. Like you kind of like lose who you are almost. So I feel like if
Hmm.
you develop that confidence on your own, being single, bro, you can't really be
But
shaking. You
sometimes
know what I'm
people
saying?
need that push from another person to get that confidence though.
Yeah, but I feel like me personally, I feel like it's better if you get that push like almost from yourself. That
Oh
way,
yeah,
like you can't,
mhm.
you wouldn't depend on another person for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm on the same level as you. I'm on the same level
Yeah,
as you, bro.
yeah,
Cause like if no offense to my wife over here, but if we was to end a day,
yeah,
I just move,
yeah.
just go on and just stroll along, man. I can't feel no
On
heartbreak.
everything.
Like
Yeah.
it'll take a toll on me, but
KP
it
know
ain't
he
gonna
gonna
change
be
nothing.
hurt, boy. He KP call her wife. KP gonna be hurt, boy.
But I ain't
Should have
gonna be
did. Should
hurt. I
have
ain't
said,
gonna be
"I ain't
hurt.
back." Walk.
It's just life, man. Like you never know. Like I said, you never know when a person can change how they
Yeah.
feel about you. That's for the male and that's for the female, man. So you just gotta learn to move on, bro.
They
Can't
gotta
let
move
that
to the
ruin your
next
life,
Yeah.
step.
man.
Yeah. I think, bro, last little point on this, bro. I think a lot of dudes become irrational after that hurt, bro. Like, I don't think a
Yeah,
lot of us know how to deal with that pain, bro.
definitely.
I feel like we gotta get better with it.
Men be spoiled too, bro. Men be spoiled,
Yeah,
man. Men
for
be
sure.
spoiled, bro. Yeah, they be
For
spoiled.
sure.
I don't want to cut it off, but I don't want this to be like a super long section. So let's
Oh
go
yeah,
ahead
you
and
got it. You got it. You got to move along. Move along.
for responsibilities. I know we just did relationships, and I feel like responsibilities like coincides with both sides. So the first question is, what responsibilities do y'all think a man should take up when he gets in a relationship? Hey, Dove, I want you to go first. Got to keep it even, bud.
Okay. What responsibilities do I think we as men should take up in the responsibility department? Well, first off, we can't look at it as we can't look at the responsibility as a burden. We have to change our mindset in that regard first for any of this to work. It needs to be like, oh, this is what I've been entrusted with from the jump in a relationship. Um, I would say, I guess, a booster, not just a, because it's a two-way street. Being confidence boosters. You can't just be the one giving it out all the time, because then it's a one-sided relationship. Um, there's that part of it. Um, and everything that you do in it. So it's loyalty, trust,
Mm-hmm.
the confidence thing I was talking about, believing in each other. Um, it's just really hard question because you can't just put everything on one side.
Mm-hmm.
Every quality in a relationship is two-sided.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that's when, remember you was talking about earlier, TG? That's
Yeah.
when, like, oh, it was, man, I didn't, there wasn't equal look. That's where that comes in. When you sided, one like, oh, he should do this. Oh, she should do this. It's not even. Everybody
Yeah.
Yeah.
uses something so it all works together.
Justification.
I guess you gotta look at it at from the point of like, what responsibilities do you feel like you gotta bring to that relationship, not what the other person looking for. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Look at it in that aspect, dog.
You want me to try?
Yeah, go
Yeah.
for it.
Me personally, I feel like a man should, like a responsibility a man should take into a relationship is one, maturity. Like a man should go in a relationship mature and like focused. Focused on, protection. Because I mean, if we're going off the Bible's principles, protect. So a man should be able to, for one, be mature enough and not be childish during like every time they talk to their other part. Or two, just being able to protect or be a comforter. Like I know it's hard
Mm-hmm.
for men. Well, men think it's hard for them to be someone else's comfort, but like when you're with your girl, you a rock. I mean, and the same thing for her. She's your rock. So I feel like a man should just take uh maturity, protection, and comfort into a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
There's other things that go into it. Like, yeah, of course, a man should go out there and work. He should be a provider. He should be a breadwinner. That's what a man should be. But I don't want to just give out too much.
Yeah. Oh, I guess I'd go there. I just say, yeah, like go out here and handle your business, man. You know, it's some men that's out here that's real childish, and that's not gonna change. So me personally, man, I just you gotta grow as a man, like grow as a man every day, every single day. Just grow, be better, because you gonna make mistakes through all this, through all this. So just be a breadwinner, go out here and make your money, man, and be loyal. You know, be loyal. Don't get into this relationship knowing that you want to go do other things, bro. Like go out here and be loyal, be a comforter. Make sure everything's straight, even if you got kids at the moment or if you don't. Just be out here handling your business, period. Don't let nothing stop you. You feel me? Don't let any negative thing stop you. Don't ever let any negative thing just bring you down from the top to the bottom. Just keep being the best man you can be, period.
Big
You feel me?
motivator. I
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
like
Big KP, big KP, big speaker.
Big motivator. Big speaker. I
that's
like
about
that.
that's about it for that.
Did
Uh,
it?
I would say, bro, first and foremost, bro, I feel like a lot of dudes, or a lot of people in general, will come into relationships with a lot of baggage, bro. Like, I feel like you gotta have yourself in order, because if not, when you get in a relationship, you go kind of put that baggage you got on her, bro, and that's not right, bro. You gotta come in a relationship mature minded, like you gotta know what you want. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't be all over the place, because then your lady can't really follow your lead. You know what I'm saying? Like Chichi said, you gotta be her rock, bro. So you gotta also be a leader, and you can't be a leader if you're not out here on your grind, bro, on your purpose. You know what I'm saying? How you
mhm.
go? How you expect your girl to like follow you? You know what I'm saying, or be up under you if you don't have a plan for yourself in the future? You know what I'm saying? Y'all both just leading the blind. You know what I'm saying?
That's fact.
Uh, Lastly, I would say, bro, like KP said, bro. First and foremost, bro, I can't stress enough, bro. Like, don't get into no relationship, bro, if you're not finna be loyal. Just be single, bro. Just like I
Yeah,
get dudes be wanting they cake and eat it too, bro. But if you can't get that girl loyalty, bro, like just be single, man. You know what I'm saying?
just be
And
simple.
be man enough to tell her that, like, you know what I'm saying, that you're not ready for it. So that's
Right.
me.
I like that.
Uh, last thing I'm gonna say about that, man. Like, I don't like being like when you do this, when you get into this, you know what you signing up for, man. So you just can't be how I want to. I don't know how I want to put it now. When you get into this, you know what you signing up for. You know exactly what you signing up for. So when
Yeah,
you get in here, you can't be trying to base your relationship off of like your homeboys or your brothers, because you see they got this, and just social
Yeah,
media. You
being
get in
tunnel
here,
vision. Well,
you gotta
having
you
that tunnel vision.
yeah, you gotta set your own goals for you and that person and your family. You can't be out here trying to feed off what other people doing. Now you can use it as motivation, but never try to do the exact thing and copy and paste what another person doing, because that's not gonna always work. You feel me? Like, say if Diz got him a girl and you see it, I got mine, then maybe we not, man, my girl not connecting. I see Diz and his wife connecting, and be like, man, damn, bro, like, I guess I gotta start doing what you doing to make sure that no, do it your own way, because that your person might not even like how Dizzy doing with his girl. You feel me? Like you got to do
yeah,
it your own way.
yeah. I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
So I found what I'm gonna say. We go right in line with KP saying, be you, be yourself. They can't accept that. They don't want that. Shouldn't be there in the first place.
I
There you
like
Yeah,
go.
that. I like
yeah,
them
I agree with
about it.
that.
No cap.
But a lot of dudes do change their character for the girls, boy. So
that's big fact.
Oh,
Oh, I got
what's
your
up?
answer for the second one too. Just calling me first.
I'm talking about tone big stick. Talking about tone big sticks now. All of a sudden for okay, you wasn't like you wasn't like that in school, but you need to
Dumb.
go
You
back
know
to
that I'm
normal.
walking with it.
You need to go back to normal, bud. Because just because you tone stick don't mean your relationship is gonna be longevity, bud. You need to get back to normal.
I bet ain't nobody gonna play with him though. But let's go to the second question since A-Dub's already ready. What responsibilities do you think a woman should take up when she gets in a relationship?
Make that quick.
Be you, be yourself. If he don't want that, what are you doing? Honestly. And if you feel like you're trying to better yourself at every turn, it's one thing for self embetterment, but to just want to please somebody 24/7,
Mm-hmm.
come on now,
Yeah.
it ain't gonna work. So that's my response.
Uh,
Uh,
I was about to ask, do anybody want to go? My bad, Gabriel. You got
uh, I was just gonna say, man, as a woman, man, just how they doing it now, man. I just can't even tell you, but I just say, just women are strong, man. So it's kind of hard, bro. Women are strong. They go through it a lot more than men, to be honest. But
Yeah.
I say, yeah, just be yourself. And that man can't accept it. You know, if you're a hustler, you're a grinder, stick with that, man, and just try to grow and be stronger. Practice on being stronger. Because y'all go through a lot of heartbreak. So for the women, just be yourself, be a grinder, equivalent things like a man, and just never let things bring you down. You gotta practice it. We all gotta practice it. That's about it.
you want to go this or you want me to?
I go, bro. Responsibilities. I'm gonna agree with y'all with A-Dub and KP, bro. I feel like she gotta be herself, bro. Cause if you come in a relationship trying to portray something that you're not, bro, you're gonna eventually get tired of trying to hold up that facade. Another thing, bro, I would say is probably loyalty, bro. Like I feel like there's nothing more a dude find more attractive than like a girl who loyal, who really fully committed to him. That's all until I got, bro. Be yourself and be loyal, bro.
Yeah, be loyal, man. Be
For
loyal.
me, I'm I don't want to say the same thing, so I'm gonna say, but it's kind of is the same thing from earlier. Reciprocation. Like
Yeah.
I feel like when a woman comes in a relationship, man too. So I'm not just being biased. I feel like they should reciprocate the same type of, you know, y'all should be on the same
Energy.
with everything.
Gotta be on
I'm
the
not
same
saying
flow,
I'm not
man.
saying that a
Yeah.
woman should come into a relationship being either a breadwinner and a protector. I mean, I don't expect that, but I'm talking about
Yeah.
just like have passions that y'all can both like, you know, y'all can both work off those passions. Y'all got to build together. So I I feel like I'm not saying strictly women at this point. I'm saying both. I just feel like both parties should just go in there ready to build together. Um, and being themselves, like A Dub said, KP said,
Yeah.
Dizzy said, just go in there being yourself for a woman,
I,
and
and
that's pretty much it for me.
yeah, I'll say like, and for women, man, it's you can be responsible. You got to be responsible for your heart and your faith that you have, but at the same time, your heart. You try to hang on to that faith in certain things. You got to be responsible for your heart because your heart getting broke so much. Just that's time to better yourself and move on. That's what a lot of women have problems with. So it's just taking care of yourself because you can, like I said, find yourself in a dark place in those relationships. You can be doing all that. You can be being the best woman you being, and
But
you
you
hold
gave
on.
your but yeah. But she gave her heart to the wrong person, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah, I can
you
see. I
know.
get what you're saying too. I get what
You
you're saying.
complain all the responsibility you doing what you got to do. You're a breadwinner. You cook, you clean, you doing woman things, and but you hold on to something that's just not gonna work. Just
Yeah.
that's time to focus on yourself and
I would I say what you I add on to what you kind of said, KP. I feel like another responsibility they got, bro. Like KP said, bro, they gotta guard their heart. So like I feel like if you talking to somebody, bro, that you know ain't go appreciate all the things that you bring to the table, bro, I feel like you just wasting your time and energy. You know what I'm saying? Especially as a girl, bro, because that can really turn
mm,
them hard. Like if you give your heart to the wrong person, bro, it's just
They go
it's their
through it,
response. They
man.
gotta guard it. They gotta guard their heart for sure, cause boys be playing games.
Yeah, they play games, bro. They go through it.
I want to go ahead and go to the last question. What are responsibilities y'all feel like a man should just have in general? And I guess I'll go first. I feel like every man, just in general, should one be responsible for what you have. Like, just be responsible for what you got going on. Because a lot of men and they just go out and they worry about everything that everybody else got going except for themselves. Like they trying to be responsible for what everybody else got, but they don't even know what they gonna be responsible for by themselves. So that's one. But two, I feel like a man should just be able to have something that he can work towards. Like, well, that's not even like really a responsibility. That's kind of I'm trying to put that in better words.
I think I get you saying. You talking about like it's his responsibility to have a vision, huh?
Yeah.
Like that's what I was thinking. Like responsible to have your own goals. You gotta be responsible for your goals and attacking your goals as a man.
You got a lot
of
of
that's a life standard, like for real.
Yeah.
But I'm glad y'all could understand because I was about to have a brain fart trying to come up with what I was trying to say. I guess another like a last responsibility a man should have is like being loyal to what you have. Like that could go for thoughts, things that you believe in. Just because my dad told me if you're not loyal to something, you're gonna be loyal to something like that's just worse than what you could have been loyal to. And it's like the saying that, I gotta remember how it goes because I don't want to say it wrong. But if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for everything.
Fall for it, yeah.
And that's just kind of what I feel.
Yeah.
KP, you can go.
Just taking care of business, period. You never want to fall too hard on yourself. You definitely don't want to be broke being a man. That's just simple as that. You got to go out here and attack goals, write them down, whatever you want to do, lock them in, talk about them, and execute them. Because you won't be able to bond it, like you won't even bunch it up at one time, but attack it piece by piece. So be responsible for your goals, be responsible for your life, be responsible for, you can't be responsible for instance, your significant other life, but you can protect, you can be the best man you possibly can be. Period. You gotta be responsible for things you can control. That's just period. You gotta be responsible for that. Like I said, and I'm gonna keep saying it. I probably say every podcast we talk about something like this. You gotta be a better man. You gotta grow as a man. You gotta be a better man every day. That's just period. That's just straight off the muscle. No words from Kevin Gates. You gotta be a better man. You gotta be a better man, bro. That's just period. If you're not growing as a man, what are you doing? You're growing as a woman. You don't want to be a woman. You want to be a man.
Okay.
You want to be a man. And no offense to women. I'm saying, like, as a man, you should be a man. You shouldn't be a woman. You should be out here doing what you got to do, handling the business, taking care of everything that you possibly can control. Them simply responsibilities. It's as simple as that.
I like that. Dizzy?
Responsibilities a man should have in general, bro. Number one, bro, I feel like it's your responsibility, like KP said, to control what you can control at all times. It's something that you can control all the time, bro. Like I don't really like when people play the victim, like that they feel like that they was handed this certain card in life that they destined to be this, bro. Like I feel like if you can control what you can control, bro, can't nobody ever stop you. You know what I'm saying? Because the control is in you. The only person that can stop you is you. Next responsibility, bro.
Facts.
Yeah. Next responsibility, I would say, I feel like it's the dual responsibility to be disciplined too, bro. I feel like that's where a lot of dudes go wrong, bro. If you don't have discipline, bro, dudes might see discipline as like a bad thing, like it's a hindrance, bro. But in reality, bro, the more disciplined you are, the more freedom you have. You know, it eliminates like distractions out of your way. So the more disciplined that you are, I'm not saying like don't indulge here and there, but you gotta know when enough is enough as a man. You know,
Unconscious decisions, bro. That's what I wanted to say too. As a man, you gotta make sure you're not making unconscious decisions, bro. Like that's when I say you when I say men make mistakes, them unconscious decisions. You're not thinking, you just going full ahead, man. You gotta just come back to the right thing. Go out here and you can go out there and do the right thing. Stop making unconscious decisions because, like I say, you gonna fall in a hole that you don't want to get. You ain't gonna be able to get out of. It's gonna take a whole bunch of work to get up out of it. So yeah, unconscious decisions definitely is one thing.
Yeah. The last little point I would make, bro, and I feel like this is something every dude. I don't know where the confusion come from, but it's every dude responsibility to stay clean, bro. Like you gotta wash yourself, man. I feel like a lot of dudes don't be like, bro, like you know you gotta wash, bro. Like if you stink, bro, like you know you, bro. In all
I don't
honesty,
know
bro,
where the
for
confusion
real,
come
bro.
from.
It's
For
access,
real,
man. You got it. You
all,
got access, bro. Come on now.
It's
Boys
no
be
way.
smelling like
It's no
backwoods,
way,
bro.
but you 25 and still musty, bro. Like you
Hey.
gotta, it's your responsibility to get in the shower and take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna do it for you. I don't know what dudes be thinking. I think they think if they stay out the shower long enough, the smell will go away. No, it just gets worse. You
It's gonna
gotta
get
shower,
worse.
my dog.
No.
Hey, that's a big pet peeve, bro. You too old to be
So
stinking, man.
don't
Too
no
old to be
girl like a
stinking.
stinky dude.
Nope.
Don't no dude like a
Backwoods and
stinky
back
dude.
scratchers.
No.
That's all I think about, backwoods and back scratches, man.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Hey, Dub, you want to top it off?
Yeah, hey man, everything y'all said, and then I'm gonna add this in. Take care of your mama. Boom.
Yeah.
That's it. If
Hey.
you can take care of your mama,
The people that raised you,
Oh, my mama.
Yeah.
the people that
I
raised
agree
you,
with that.
grandmas, anything, the people that raised you, anything, man, I
Yeah.
ain't saying they're your responsibility, but you know, you gotta get them out of somewhere you gotta take them somewhere they never been before. You know,
If you
take
got
them
the
somewhere they never
resources,
been.
bro, I feel like they kind of are your responsibility, bro, to a certain point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you like a man of character, bro, I feel like at a certain point, they kind of are your responsibility because they gave you everything they had to put you in the position you in today. So
At least you can
Yeah.
do it. Bang.
at least
At
you
least you
can do
can.
it.
At least you can do is take care of them and treat them and treat them like a responsibility. Them facts. Not saying being a mama's boy, man, because most of y'all niggas, y'all mama boys, and y'all get a little ahead of y'all. Come on,
Oh my
man.
God.
You know,
Anything
y'all
else?
know the real.
Anybody got anything to say before we close it out?
That's
Bro,
hey,
T-Hop
hey,
forever!
hey, bro, chill. We coming fast. You heard me? Let's get it, man. Organic man, he on the way. Let's get it. Let's
Wait,
get it.
get it. Styling, profiling.
Keeping P. Hey, the lady never met another nigga like me. Let's
Me.
get it. Yes, sir.
I think
Hey.
that's how we gonna finish this one out. If y'all like, subscribe, comment, share with friends. More Peasants to Kings podcast coming in the future. The next podcast might be a Brochia Chance one. Just don't know yet. And we got a lot in store for everybody that's joining this family because we're gonna have a big family. And
we up 60, ain't it?
huh?
It's over 60 of us, ain't it? Of the Brochia family.
Man, hey, on that first view, boy. I mean, the first bit is about over
Hey, we
90
growing.
now.
Hey,
Yes,
we
sir.
growing. Hey, and we will continue to grow. So let's get it.
Love everybody that watched. Peace.
Peace.